Tourism tariffs and ticking clocks have punctuated the first day of the National Party conference. The key announcement, a foreign visitor charge for access to some of our most iconic and popular beauty spots. The Post's Anna White is in Christchurch for the conference.
Postcard perfect views in population peak hour, the Tongariro Crossing, along with Cathedral Cove, Milford Sound and Mount Cook. Conservation gems of New Zealand and hotspots for tourists.
It's only fair that at these special locations, foreign visitors make an additional contribution of between $20 and $40 per person.
The Prime Minister announcing the new tourist fee at National's annual conference in Christchurch.
Yeah, well, Forest and Bird has supported the idea that we should charge people more to come to these incredible places.
National also planning changes to the concession scheme for businesses on Dockland.
There's a lot of bureaucracy around this and we just want to make it easier for people to get their concession applications and get moving.
What the government is proposing is that 5 million hectares of public conservation land can be deemed as surplus if ministers of the day consider that to be suitable.
It's understood the government is looking to expand the international visitor fee to about 10 places with high visitor numbers. While that was the main announcement from today, it's what's in people's pockets that's weighing heavily on the minds of politicians. Another blow to the government's economic plan being talked about behind me, the US trade tariffs up to 15%. Diplomacy has gone into turbo drive after US President Donald Trump slapped 15% tariffs onto New Zealand.
Minister Macleay spoke to his ministerial counterpart this morning and registered our unhappiness with the tariff increase from 10 to 15%. What was agreed is that we will send our top trade diplomat to Washington to continue conversations. And very importantly, the Trade Secretary Greer invited Minister Macleay up there in the next few weeks to further those conversations as well.
While he wades through international instability, Luxon also faces pressure at home. His party message tied to growth.
And that hope isn't a strategy, and just letting the good times roll on isn't enough.
Needing to achieve an economic fix before the next election.
It's in this bind because a lot of the events going on it can't control. It desperately needs them to work in its favour for it to be secure in terms of winning the election, but it hasn't got that security as yet.
The National Party rounding out its conference as the election clock ticks.
So, Anna, is National taking a risk tying its measure of success to economic growth?
So it's always going to be a tough one when the international waters are as volatile and turbulent as they are now. It's been quite a bit of a gamble to put all the eggs in the economic growth basket if the economy doesn't noticeably improve by the next election, which is likely to be at the end of next year. So I asked Peter Dunn about that. He said it's a perception issue that voters will look at. What's their weekly shop like, their mortgage rates, their interest rates, has it improved? He said history would tend to suggest a one-term government the likelihood of a one-term government is low, but it's going to be a mighty big slog between now and the next election.